before starting this video, if you are new to my channel, subscribe my YouTube channel, like my videos. Lot of people just simply watch the videos and go away. They don't subscribe and like. So if you are new to my channel, I would tell you that subscribe my channel. This motivates me to create more content. If you don't subscribe also, that is absolutely fine. It's entirely up to you. So, and I would like to tell that subscribing is absolutely free of cost. Nobody is charging you. So please do that. Saying that, I'll start my video. So in the last video we have seen the skeleton of the test automation framework that we are building. Okay, so in this video I'll write some test cases. Okay, so you have to write the test cases first and pick the test cases from there in order to include in your test automation framework. So in this video we are going to see some of the test cases that we are gonna write in the test automation framework. So for that I'll pick one application, that is this one. I'll give you a link in the description. You can check this one out. This is a cool application. So in this application I am gonna write some test cases. So watch the video till the end so that you get some understanding of how you can write test cases. Okay. So I'll write the test cases in Google Sheet. So let's open Google Sheet. We'll quickly write some test cases, 5 to 10 important test cases we are gonna write. I'll provide the sheet also in the description so that you can refer. Okay, so the first one will be like test case ID, then test case, and expected result. So this is the template. Okay, actual result. You can follow this template, and it is the status. You can also include test scenario. So this is a template you can follow for writing the test cases. So instead of doing this on here, I can include it on the left side. Okay, so this is the template for test case. You don't need to include more than this columns over here, because then that will be a waste of time for this one. So in this, first of all we are going to check for the register and login page. So test scenario will be register, test register. We'll just quickly include some of the test cases that we are gonna. Right, okay. So here different fields are there: username, password, confirm password. So we are gonna check verify user can successfully register with valid username and password. Okay, this combination we can check. Then we can check invalid combination. Verify user can't register with invalid username and password. This is invalid scenario. Okay, then you can verify that register now button. CTA is clickable. This is one of the test case. Is visible. Okay, and login here should be visible. These are the like regression test cases. It should be always executed. Verify login is visible. Okay. So these are some of the test cases that can happen in the registered page. Now let's test the login scenario. Okay. Login page. So the scenario will be login module. Okay. Here the fields are username, password, then login to QCAT and register now. So this should be visible, right? Verify user can log in with valid credentials. Verify user can't log in with invalid credentials. This is some of the test cases, and we can also validate the CTA and register now. Verify login to QCAT and register now. Verify login to QCAT and register. CTA is visible. Verify register now is visible. So these validations we can do. In the register and login page. Okay. So these are some of the test cases. So we are going to define the expected and actual result as well. Expected result is very important. You have to map this expected result with the PRD. Okay, expected. So verify user can successfully register with valid username. Expected should be user should so let's check what happens when we do the register. Okay, so again I am telling you, watch this video till the end, else you won't understand anything. Okay, so username might be abc at abc dot username. This is the username. Password abc23. Okay, so this is the password. abc at 123. Okay, this is the password. So if you click on register, what happens? If you click on register, this will get, so kind of login is happening here. So you get this message and it is in login page. Okay, so this is our validation. User should land on login page. This is our validation. Okay, and coming to the next test case, verify user can't register with invalid username and password. Okay, so let's check this one, how you can write the expected result. So this one, so what happens when we try to do something with invalid credential? For example, some invalid anything. Okay, so what happens? Let's check. Okay, so this pop-up should be visible. Username must be at least 6 characters. Okay, or any kind of thing. Okay, password. So these two messages are showing, right? Let's check the errors. Okay, so this kind of thing. So we can handle this by the help of, so let's write here. So in this case, basically there can be multiple cases. So these error messages are different for every cases. So you can write like, you can validate in multiple cases as well. So we are gonna see for one special case, like For example, this one, passwords do not match. User should see passwords do not match. This message user should be able to see. So this is just one validation I am doing for demonstration. In real time we have to validate every message. Okay, now let's check the next test case. Verify register, now CTA is visible. Okay, so this is visible, right? So what will be the expected result? User should see register, now CTA, and the next one is login here. Verify login is visible. So what should see? User should see login. So this is the expected conditions. These are the validations in the automation script. Okay, so to remember this one. And now let's check our login scenario. So in login, what kind of validation we can do? Okay, so also we can verify something, this one, right? The login URL we can also validate. In register also we can validate the URL, right? So let's write our test case. Verify register URL. Okay, let's write it like URL. So what will be the expected URL? Should be, we'll just copy and paste the URL here. See guys, so in real time actually you won't write the test cases like this. There will be PRD given by product managers. Okay, you have to map each and every test cases with the product manager, discuss with him and write the expected results. Okay, so you have to be very careful while writing the expected result. Okay, so these are the test. You can also verify the URL in the login page. Verify URL. Let's write it over here. Now let's focus on the login page. Okay, we're gonna write some test cases on this login page. This is gonna be interesting, guys. Just watch the video till the end. You will learn a lot of things, how test scenarios and test cases are written in the real-time industry, guys. Not theoretical lecture, it's a practical lecture. Okay, so let's see, username we have created, right? abc dot username, password abc@123. We have created this one. Let's see what is happening. So basically the URL changes over here. Okay, so this is our validation part. The expected result will be URL should change to this. Okay, this is our validation. And also one more thing, guys, like the manual set of test cases can be different from the automation set of test cases, and this is absolutely normal. Okay, so you don't need to worry. Manual test cases can be a bit different from the automation test cases, because everything that we do manually cannot be validated by the help of automation. Okay, so you have to keep in this mind forever. Okay, verify user can't log in with invalid credentials. Okay, so what will be the expected result here? Let's see. Let's log out first of all, and let's see the details. Let's see what happens when we do the invalid thing. Okay, for example, some invalid username and invalid password, random. Let's check what happens. Username doesn't exist, so we are gonna validate this one. Expected result should be one alert should be displayed username not, this was the alert, right? Username doesn't exist. Okay, this is the alert. We are going to validate this one. Again guys, these things are like dynamic. Okay, so your test cases might change in the future, developer might change these things according to the requirement in the application, so you have to modify accordingly in future. Okay, this is just for a demo, so just hold on and watch this video. I hope you are understanding everything. If you are understanding, also subscribe my YouTube channel, like these videos, because that will motivate me. Okay, next is verify login to QCAT CTI is visible. Okay, expected is login to QCAT. Login to QCAT. This CTA should be visible. Okay, now let's look at some other test case. Okay, so these are some of the part of regression test suite guys. I am going to write it over here. This we are going to automate. Part of regression test suite. Okay, this we are going to automate. So the next case is like what we have written, register now is visible. So we have to what will be the assertion? Validation will be register now. Register now should be visible. Okay, verify URL. So what will be the URL? Let's check it out. This URL. Okay, URL should be this one. Okay, so we have covered some of the major test cases in login and register page. Okay, so this is done. Now we will write some other modules test case. Okay, so login and register module is done, matlab sign up module is done. Now let's login and test for some other username. abc.username and then our password will be. Okay, so we are getting inside the application. We have to perform some other testing activities. Okay, so now we are in the home page. Okay, so we will do some testing in the home page. Okay, so you are gonna do some testing in the home page. So you are gonna quickly write some test cases over home page. So let's verify the URL. Okay, so verify the home page URL. This is one of the regression test case. So the URL should be this one here. Okay, just copy the URL. URL should be, just copy it. Okay, and always remember your test scenario and test case should be written in such a way that some other person reading the test case should understand. Okay, it should be clear and short, brief. Okay, and it should be understandable. So this is done, and the next page is always try to test the like important things, okay, in the test in the website. Okay, think like a user. Okay, logout should be visible. If I logout is visible, what will be the expected result? Logout should be visible. Again, I am mentioning that all these things you need to do only after the PRD is given by the product manager. Okay, without understanding the requirement you cannot derive the test cases. Okay, so I am doing this just to show you as an example here. This is done, like logout is done. Also we can like validate the logo verification we can do. Then we can like we can do the search, we can test the search. Logout functionality we can check. Verify logout functionality, we can test this one. Okay, so don't worry, I will provide all the links in the description for this test case template and the application that we are testing, and also I will just attach my GitHub repository where you can refer to my test cases, right? So this is the thing. And subscribe my YouTube channel and like this video so that I can create more motivation and bring more interesting videos related to QA. It will be very much interesting. Okay, this is search. Okay, search box. So like how we can do, we can search for valid and invalid item, right? For example, we can search for like shirt. Okay, no product found is coming. Then you can search for shoe. No product found. Okay, it is found. So we can see that this is a kind of functionality. You can like search for cloth and click on enter and it will. So by the help of automation also we can do this one, right, and validate the thing. Okay, so let's complete the logout functionality. So what will be the expected result for logout functionality? Let's check this out over here. Click on logout, what happens? If we click on logout, login and register CTA should be visible. Register CTA should be visible. This is one of the test case. Okay, now let's check what we can check. Let's try to analyze the things. First of all, let us log in. Password. Okay, so we have logged in here. So in home page, what else we can validate? Verify search with valid product name. Verify search with invalid product name. Okay, expected result should be what? Okay, so like also you can include steps. Right, you can write steps over here. So what is this steps column? Basically this will give you this one by one pointer how to like achieve the test case. Okay, so that's the point of that, but you can also like ignore this one, not an issue. So expected result will be like search result should be visible. You have to validate this one. We will figure out how you can do when we write the code. Search with invalid product name. Invalid product name, for example, SDF. If we hit the enter, no products found should be there. Okay. Expected result is no products found should be visible. Okay, this is kind of thing. And also I would like to tell you that we are just focusing on the UI testing now. Okay, we are gonna see in some other video how we can validate API. Okay, you can, because APIs are also important to test. Okay, we will see that in some other video. But subscribe my YouTube channel and like these videos, then it is very much interesting for me to create content. Okay, because if you don't do that, I don't get the motivation. Okay, so this is the thing. And let's continue. And cart. Okay, so as you can see here, this area is cart area. So if we add to cart here, some products will be visible here, right? So this can be our testing. Okay, verify if no product is added to cart, then what? Then there should be something. Let's figure out. Then cart should be empty. We have to validate the expected result. Let's copy this one. So this should be the expected result. This message should be displayed. So let's analyze our test case. We can modify the test case, like verify initially cart is empty. Another next test case can be verify if product is added, then cart should not be empty. This can be our validation. If we add something, what happens? If we add something over here, we can see the checkout button. Checkout CTA should be visible. This is the test case. Okay, so we have, and what else we can validate over here? You can validate add to cart CTA. Okay, validate add to card CTA. Add to card CTA should be present. So this is some test cases. Okay, these are done. Now our homepage module is done. Let's go into the product page. Let's check what is there. Product page is not there, right? So we have not. Now let's go to the checkout page. So basically in this application product page is not there. Let's go to the checkout page. This is our checkout page. Checkout page. Okay, so this is, so in this module we have to validate something over here. So the main thing that we can validate is URL we can validate. Then we can validate like add new address, this CTA should be there, then payment section should be there, then order details should be visible. So the major test case should be order detail should be there. This is the major test case, and like add new address CTA, should be there, and then place order should be there. Should be there. Okay, these are some of the things that we have to validate in checkout page, and also like we have to do the action add new address. So we are focusing on the checkout page, right? So first of all, here will be the once user will click on this one, they can enter the address and click on add here. Okay. So it is saying that the address should be greater than 20 characters. Okay. So you can add a long address here. Okay, so it will just add. Okay, so as you can see, the address is added. You can delete the address. So it is getting added 3 times. So you can delete the address also here. And payment is like visible here. You can do new address as well, and you can click on add. This will add the address over here. So just you have to think like what test cases you can like automate here, so that so have you noticed one thing? If we add the address, then only the payment CTA gets activated. Okay, so if you add the address here, then only the payment CTA gets activated. Place order CTA gets activated. If you delete this one, right, this CTA will not get activated. So these are the some of the tests. Okay, this is defined in the requirement. So until now what we have done, order details should be there, new address CTA should be there, place order CTA should be there. So place order should be disable state. Okay, disable state, it should not be enabled. New address, order details should be there. Okay, text should be there. Once you click on checkout, then you have to click new address, add new address CTA should be there. So the expected result will be should be enabled. This is the expected result. So we will try to automate these test cases. Okay, so then you can like add it in your project. Okay, you can add it in your resume. So let's check some other scenarios as well. So once you click on place order, right, so what is happened, let's observe what is happening. So here two addresses are there. I'll select one address and click on place order. So what will happen here, let's analyze this thing. Nothing is happening. So once you click on place order, it is showing that this is the page, thanks page. Okay, this URL is changing and it is showing this kind of text. So this can be one validation or regression test case. Okay, verify place order is successful. So you can write some validation here that URL should be this one. This is the URL. Okay, so this is done over here. And what is the next step that you want to do here? You can also write like this. You can also write validate the test case that this kind of text will be there, but I am not writing this one. You can do it by yourself. Okay, so this is done. Is there some other modules? Let's check it out. Else we are going to start with our automation test suite, our manual test case writing process is complete. Okay, so this is done. So in this video we have seen that how we can write test cases for one e-commerce application. I hope that this video is understandable to you, and if you have understood something, subscribe my channel, like my video and share my video. Okay, so I hope that this is clear. In the next video we will see about how you can convert this manually written test cases into automation written test case. So till then, keep learning. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.